One day, Einstein was on his way to an important science conference. On the journey, he turned to his driver, who looked a bit like him, and said, "I'm so tired of these conferences. I always have to give the same speech over and over." The driver, who had heard the speech many times, replied, "You're right. As your driver, I've attended all of them, and even though I don't know much about science, I think I could give your speech in your place." Einstein thought for a moment and then said, "That's a great idea. Let's switch places." So they swapped clothes, and when they arrived, the driver, dressed as Einstein, went on stage and started giving the usual speech. Meanwhile, the real Einstein, now dressed as the driver, sat in the audience. During the presentation, one scientist in the crowd, eager to impress, stood up and asked a very difficult and obscure question, hoping to stump Einstein. The room fell silent, waiting for the response. The driver, without missing a beat, looked the scientist straight in the eye and said, "Sir, your question is so simple that even my driver could answer it." He then gestured to the real Einstein, who stood up and delivered the perfect response.